Oh, damn it. We're going. I think it was episode 6. Yes, it was. Um, episode 6. What are we talking about? Rouch. I think that's kind of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, nothing else going on.
Yeah, I don't
no
think there is.
pro. I watch a little bit of the
Unadilla preview?
Unadilla preview. Shit, that's right. Fuck. That's
When's
right. Get your picks in.
my picks have been in for 2 weeks. I'm all about that
Yeah,
Iron
same here.
Cash. When does GNCC start back up?
I
Good
don't know.
question.
I'm looking right now. I should have clicked on the schedule button there, but I didn't, like an idiot.
Dude, are we doing Iron Man next year?
Probably not. It's
Damn, bro.
expensive, man. What
Yeah, what does that cost?
I think most of it is like I'm sure that I don't know what the actual registration cost is, but I think most of it is just like the travel and then all that.
Mm.
There's
Hmm.
also like 10,000 people there. October 2nd, Mason-Dixon at the Matthews Farm,
Hey.
Mount Morris, PA. Um, yeah, that's the home of High Point. I thought that was familiar. Yeah, so we got Matthew and Pat here and myself, and we did, well, you raced Rouch. I did
Yep.
my volunteering, and then Pat was there in spirit.
I was definitely thinking of you guys while I was splitting wood for 4 hours.
I was
Dude,
thinking of you too while I was
I'm
swapping out
sure.
my spark plug.
while I stood at the Rock Hill for 6 hours, I was not thinking of either of you. I was just thinking about how bad my back was fucking hurting at that moment and how it would have been better to just ride. Like, but no, it was cool. Um, well, I guess before I talk about that, do you want to talk about how it started for you?
Sure. Or how it didn't start.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So it was like a last minute thing. My dad ended up being able to come down with me. Um, so I was like, yeah, I'll go do Rouch Road. A nice 3 hour drive down, and it was like any normal day. Get to the line, get ready to go, and it's like row one is starting to go. Well, I did notice like I think after the riders meeting, it was a little bit hard starting. Um, but by the time row one was going, I was lined up next to Greg, and it's like this piece is not starting at all. It's just sitting there spinning. So I'm like, I tried again at row two. It's not starting, and so I just pushed it off to the side. And my dad and one of his friends was there, so we tried bump starting it. That didn't work. Um, and then before I knew it, there's like six people around this bike, like all have their hands in it, trying to fiddling with shit. Like people, the guy had the fuel line apart, pulling out the inline fuel filter, trying to check that out. I think I want to say Michigan Rips was there. I've never met this guy in person.
He
Um,
he did do the afternoon race. I saw he posted something from it.
yeah, yes, but he I think I commented on Lewis's video, and then he replied to my comment. He's like, "Were you the gas we were pushing?" So I think one of those guys was Michigan Rips. So if you're watching this, appreciate it, man. Um, but yeah, so pushed it back to the truck. I thought my day was done. Like I, I guess I didn't know about these things wanting to foul plug, so I thought I just like blew it up, like it just top end gone. I don't know. And so we're like, yeah, we'll just check out the plug. So I take the tank off, take the seat off, take both plastics off. You have to like half disassemble this bike to get to the fucking spark plug. Um,
That's horrible.
and we get it out, and like sure as shit, it is fouled. And before we went and found one, we shoved a screwdriver in the boot, and we saw it was sparking to the head. And so we're like, okay, we got to go find a spark plug. And thankfully, the gentleman who was selling like oil and filters was right next to us, and he
Shout
had
out
one BR7 ES left. It's like holy fuck, thank God. So
shout out
threw that in
Backward
there.
Synthetics.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, big time shout out to that guy. So we get that put in, get the bike all put back together, And of course, I go click the button and my battery's dead because of how much I was cranking it over. It's like, okay, I've got jumper cables in my truck. I'll just get those out. I'll push the bike out in front of my truck. Dad, grab my jumper cables. So we get the bike all hooked up. My dad goes to click my truck on. Fucking truck's dead.
No
So
way.
I was so pissed at this point. I was like whipping shit on the ground um and
Yeah.
luckily my dad's friend was there parked right across from my truck. So we jumped my truck, fucking jumped the bike. We get the bike running and I didn't have any of my gear on at this point. I literally think I just had my jersey and pants on at this point because I fucking whipped them everywhere when I got back to the truck. And so my dad's friend hops on the bike. He's riding around, getting it warmed up. I'm like throwing all my shit back on. And then I get back, I get onto the bike and I blaze back to the start line. And that's when I ended up clicking record on my video. I'm kind of pissed I didn't get any of that drama. But yeah, fucking
I would have
whipped it
loved to
back.
have watched the Matthew crash out.
Dude, that was like a biblical crash out. I was so fucking pissed. So yeah, dude fucking sped back to the start line and got 2 good laps in.
I know I'll get into my whole thing, but I know when I watched row four come through, I'm like, okay, like I know where everyone's gonna be, kind of.
Hmm.
And and then I start looking, I see five, and I'm like, okay, there's probably fast guys in five that were whatever. And then I see six and like seven, and I'm like, okay. And then next thing I know, like Kubek's coming back through, and I'm like, where the fuck is he? Like, did I miss him? Then yeah, sure as
Uh,
shit, you come through, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe I must have missed it first lap.
nope, you didn't
Uh,
miss a thing.
so I did the volunteering that week or last Sunday, and it was kind of a shit show for me from the start. Um, like I definitely should have gotten there earlier than I did because I rolled in at like 7:58 or something like that. And what time do 50 start, Pat?
8 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought I was good showing up at 8. And so I'm instantly like jump out of the truck, go into registration. I'm like, yeah, I'm here to volunteer. Like, I just need to figure out where Dan is. And she's like, that's his camper over there. If he's not there, then check the start line. And mind you, I've never been there. So like I don't even know where they're starting at. And so I'm like running around this place. Finally I find him. He's like, yeah, just go like what he said, there's a trail crossing and then a little uphill that they might have trouble at. Just go there and just help them out there. And I start walking through the woods and there's just like trail crossings and hills everywhere. And I'm just like, well, I'll just pick this one, I guess. Like I saw a kid get stuck on a root, and that's just kind of where I hung out there. And so they finally finish. I blast back to the truck, unload my butt. That's like when I would have saw you guys. I think I saw Greg there. Uh, throw my boots and helmet and shit on, get my bike out, go find Dan again, and then he has to take me to where I eventually stood all day. And yeah, once I got that figured out, then it was kind of just like boring, really. I just kind of stood there all day, and it was so funny how. So you know where you came up onto the road and there was a signs that said turn, and then you would have
Yep.
found where I was right in there.
Hmm.
The rock hill wasn't the issue. It was that turn off of the road where the logs were. I picked so many people up right there. And then you didn't come through on another lap, obviously, because it was over and you had
Yep.
minutes and all that shit. And because I was gonna start yelling at you to take, don't take the fucking bypass. That hill that I was at was so easy.
Oh, was it?
If you held left, there was just a straight left line that went up.
Ah,
And some people found it, others didn't. Um, but yeah, and then it was kind of cool watching like Greg, Nathan, Damien all come through, and then I would start stop watching them, and I could tell, okay, like Nathan's coming through, and then Greg comes through, and I'm like, 30 seconds, and then they end up switching, and then what happened? I don't want to give his whole story because I know he'll recap it next week, but he tipped over in the rocks. Nathan went by. I don't remember if Damien went by too. He was pissed. And then they came through on their last lap and he was leading them. And I was just like, fuck yeah, let go. And he ended up winning that. And then the PM was wild because it was Chad and Griff came through and Griffin hit the fastest line out there that nobody else was doing, where you just kind of 45-degree angle cut that entire rock hill and passed Chad and then just held him the entire race. And it was like, I guess from like a spectator point of view, it was actually cool watching. Like you didn't know who was going to be in first coming through. And the PM race was a lot easier. I had to pick one person up. Like one person came through, hit some rocks, got all fucked up, took a handlebar to like the chest. And all I did was just run down, pick his bike up real quick. And by then he was finally getting going and then took off. And then the rest of the time I just basically just watched dirt bikes.
Sounds like a fun Sunday.
Yeah.
And got 20 points.
And I got 20 points for it. And I didn't know they put a little W next to your points. So you
Dude, you
can
want to know what's crazy? Speaking about points, even with all this bullshit, this is my best finish on paper. Because my previous best finish was 17th, and I got 16th this race.
How
Hell yeah,
many
dude.
Only 40 minutes behind everybody. So
how many was there? I noticed there was not that good of a turnout.
there, no, when I thought there was way more. Maybe I was just so stressed out at the line, I didn't actually like comprehend how many people there were. But yeah, I felt like there was way more. There's only,
I'm pulling it up now.
oh, I
So
think
there
there was
was
17 and then two DNFs. Well, technically, you were showing as a DNF, and
yeah,
so that other guy might have been a volunteer as well.
no, so it's updated now and it says work instead of DNF.
Hmm.
The one DNF, I wonder if that other guy just didn't finish a lap. But the other
Which no,
DNF,
he would have only had to go on 3 minutes though to timing and scoring to get on.
so the
So,
one guy did, the guy on the Husky, he's got one
yep.
lap. It was 3 minutes and 55 seconds, and then that was it.
Hmm.
But yeah, it looks like 17, 18, somewhere in there.
Yep.
Pretty much all
Yeah, it
the
was worth.
usual suspects, it looks like. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super bummed looking at what my lap times were. I think I would have been like 10th or 11th or something like that. So that kind of sucks. But
Damn.
Yeah.
Now knowing there
what are
was
you
only
gonna
that many
do?
riders, I should have been there.
Yeah, because
God.
literally everyone had a 3-minute lap except for you. Like first lap, you
Yep.
had 39 minutes. That's fucked.
Uh,
Even their lap twos. Yeah, they were already into their second lap. Most of the all
mhm.
of
Oh
them,
yeah,
the
I could
entire
I
field.
heard them all rip by when I was working on it at my truck. Yep.
That's a shame. If something
Yeah.
happened to Damien though, because he was leading all four laps, and then lap five he came through, and he came through like slow. So I wonder if he
Hmm.
might have went down or something. He was still up there with them, but he was a little bit behind them.
How
Hmm.
long was the course this weekend?
It was 5 miles. I think it was
Five
5 miles
miles.
for C. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a pretty good course. It was very technical. I found it was hard to get a flow going. There was
Yeah.
just way too much, you dart into really tight woods and then you're out on a two track basically. And so
Right.
it was pretty hard to get a flow going. It's pretty rooty, pretty bumpy, pretty rooty in some spots.
I think they
Um,
had some
I think
mud
that
too.
big, yes, they did have a couple mud holes. I avoided all of them. I just would go around them pretty slow. Um, but no, I'd say it was pretty good overall. It wasn't too dusty. I thought the big sand pit area was pretty fun right after the enduro cross. That's pretty cool with those all those berms right after one after another.
Yeah.
Pretty fun to hit.
Um, did you hit the enduro?
I did not. I saw the video. I don't
Yeah.
remember who posted it, but like the low light compilation from the
Yeah.
enduro cross section,
Yeah.
it
Rudy
looked pretty
posted that
brutal.
one of everyone kind of eating shit out there. And Pat and I were
Yep.
talking about it. He used like the Ragdoll song and it fucking made me so happy. Instantly made me feel like a child again. But did you happen to see the enduro cross that they did Saturday?
I with all the fire and shit,
Yeah.
dude, that looked awesome.
Dude, it
Yeah,
was
that's something I'm going to try to make next year.
dude, it was so funny. So a few of my like buddies went down there and did it, and they had a blast and all that. And they're sending me videos, and then all of a sudden the entire course is on fire, and they're out racing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's happening? Like, like who thought that was actually a good idea though?
No, no, no. They were sitting around like, all right, we're going to do Saturday night enduro. What do you think? And some cracked out dudes is like, fire.
Yeah,
We need fire.
they just like
It
lined the
it
entire thing
probably
with like
it
pine
probably was somebody
branches.
who went to Snowdrift.
Yeah,
You ever go to the
yeah.
Snowdrift rally, the last round?
I've never
We're
went to
like,
it, but I
oh,
always
I have a
watch
great
it.
idea.
Yeah. The well, the one video one of the guys that I know took and sent me, the whole thing's on fire. They're going around it. All of a sudden, one kid like eats shit and his bike lands directly on the fire. And naturally, he runs over to get it. And he's like standing there fucking around in this fire in his gear. And I'm just like, who, like that was not good. Like that's not a good idea. I'm all
Yeah,
about it. I think it's fucking sick, but they really could have fucked themselves.
yeah. I guess when something like that happens,
Yeah. It's
maybe it
cool.
wasn't a good
It's
idea.
cool when nobody crashes, but then all of a sudden there's a fucking 3 gallons of gas laying in a fire and some
Right.
kid trying to get his bike out of the fire.
Right. In fucking nylon
Yeah.
polyester gear that just turns into molten plastic
It's
when it
just
gets hot.
fucking melted to him. He's got an AXO logo on his leg.
Honestly, might be the sickest scar ever.
No, it was
It's the
cool
outline
though.
of the fox head just burned into
Yeah,
his leg. He looks like some depressed teenage girl that went to the tattoo parlor and lied about her age.
it's funny. No,
It's horrible.
they went down there and it was funny. The next day they were like bitching about like my lungs kind of hurt. Like it kind of feels like when we had like the wildfire smoke and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're kind of like exerting yourself a lot while there's just fucking wildfire happening around you. I thought it was funny.
And
It showed that
is
it was not an AMA sanctioned enduro cross.
and isn't Michigan in like a fire protection right now?
I
Because
don't
it's
know.
been dry.
They might be.
I would imagine something.
Our township, like we're
Like
not in a burn ban.
half the country's burning right now, and these guys are just like, let's light all the pallets on fire right now.
You know what? Fuck
So
it.
so Adam, did any of the afternoon race did that get hit by any of that rain?
No.
Because I was gonna say by the time I think I dipped out of there maybe an hour after the AM race got done, and we got hammered coming through Grand Rapids on the
So
way back up.
it was all north for the most
Mm.
part. Once I left, because I left probably at like, well, I can tell you exactly when I left. It was
Because I think I saw something on the National Weather Service that they were saying that was like Michigan's second derecho this year. So they must have got something pretty big, probably later that night, I'm guessing. But I was just
so
curious if any of that affected the PM race.
so I left at 4:45
Mm.
and it didn't start raining on me until like when you pull out onto that highway and you're heading back up.
Yep.
Basically, when I got to the T where you have to turn one way or the other, that's when I started getting rained on.
Mm.
But it was
Hmm.
actually kind of sick because when you get on, what is it? Is it 69 south? Yeah, it's south there. Um, well, north. You get on 69 north, and I just started seeing lightning strikes like all over the
Oh
place because
yeah.
it's so wide open. I was like, this is actually kind of sick. Like, but no, they would have shut it down. They would have stopped it if that would have came through because of the
Mhm.
light. The AMA don't play with that. Oh, it's the same thing that happened to the Northeast, the 24. They got that lightning, and that's why they had to stop for that break
Well, going into the last race, you want to read off the point standings for our class?
for the class.
Yeah.
I'm 41st. That's me.
Hell yeah, brother.
The big 4-1 player.
I've got a total of 9 points.
What do you want? You want the top 10? Or do you want, hold on, do you
Uh
want the top 14?
as long as I'm in that top 14, of course.
It's actually pretty wild watching the Damian, Greg, Nathan like saga happen. Um, because they are that top three is within 13 points of each other.
You know, Greg's gonna have to sandbag the next race real hard so he can stay in our group chat.
I think all three of them are gone. Well, actually, all four of them. I think Scott's gone too. And
What?
Mitchell. Everyone
Yeah,
except for me, go.
Mitchell, probably. What are you in sixth,
Seventh.
seventh?
So it's Damian, Greg, Nathan, Scott, then Mitchell, the Canadian. Um,
Should have been
uh,
here, dude.
you should have been here. Rat fuck. I don't know why I called you
The
that, but it
guy's
is
the
what it
guy's
is.
name is there's a guy's name that's Rat Fuck. That's crazy.
No, that's what I'm changing Mitchell's name to. Um, Kenneth Stimick is sixth. I'm seventh. Eric Purr, eight. Mitchell Gonzalez, nine. Mitz, 10. What is that? Monroe? Brendan Monroe. Your buddy, Schultz,
Yep, Luke,
he's 12th. Your other buddy, Zig,
Cody,
yep, 13th. And then rounding out the top 14
ours truly.
is old
Let's
Patty.
go.
Hey man, I'll take 14 with missing two races. I
Yeah,
am fucking proud of that.
yeah, it's not bad at all. I mean, I wish you
Wait,
would have went to
I do
Rouch.
too. Like truly
I
I do, but like we
with
talked
what we
before the
talked about.
podcast,
Yeah,
like with being out of town this week and the end of next week, like I really just wanted to spend time with my wife and kids.
yeah. No, I
It's
get
not
you.
that deep for me. If I was,
boo.
I know, boo, boo, you have priorities and you want to be a good father. Boo, be a degenerate and race dirt bikes more. Boo.
Dude, I
You
love it.
should.
Trust me,
Uh,
I want to, man.
I'm looking at this now. I'm the only person in our class that has any worker points. What's
Damn.
wrong with you guys? You guys hate volunteering? You hate you hate working with
Yes.
no
Yes.
reward?
You got a reward. You got 20
Well, I
points out of
did.
that
I got a
sucker.
Dude, I'm
reward.
not
Yeah.
working for 5 points, bro.
You got it, dude. Not at Portland.
Uh,
Portland looks good.
that does look fun.
Yeah,
The
Well,
I'm
track looks really
excited.
fun.
yeah, it was you and I that talked about it after last week.
Yes. Yep.
I'm excited. I'm gonna modify my bike a little bit. Like I've determined that I'm cutting my handlebars down a bit
How
because
much?
I think I can safely take about three quarters off each side.
Do you have full wraps?
Yeah.
Dude. Okay.
Don't
I'm
listen to me.
not I'm not sponsored or anything, bro, but these SX slide plate handguards, literally the best thing I've ever bought in my whole life. Well, and I only say that too because full wraps, I'm if it's I know my enduro engineerings, they're like wider than your bars actually are.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it gets a little
Yeah, they
funky.
because they attach to the end of the bar.
Yeah, well no, like even in the front, like
Yeah.
it doesn't go like straight out, it kind of bows out too. And so it's even
Geometry.
wider than what you would think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
No, mine are my Cerbis, they don't get any wider as they go away from the bar, but like they do add it's it's a little over an inch is what they add to the bar
Hmm.
width. And I'm like like 32 on the dot with them. So if I can take an inch and a half off, that's huge. I mean, that's what led to me flying into the trees at wherever the fuck that was.
Both dots.
Polka dots.
Yeah, polka dots, dude. And
Dude, when
like
we saw the video of that finally, that was so funny.
to be fair though, I felt like I was way higher in the air when I hit those trees.
I thought you were with how you described it.
It felt like I was. I was really only what, a foot and a half off the ground. But I guess you kind of lose spatial awareness after you fucking leave the ground towards
Once you hit a
trees.
Hmm.
tree and go vertical. No, that's funny. I think that's about what mine are is 32. I can check after this, but there
Yeah,
was
it's
a
just
time where like my OEM KTM bars were cut and I loved it because I could just like fly through stuff and not worry about it. But now that I put the new Mika bars on and they're just full length, like standard size bars, I like the control of it. Like
yeah,
it does feel a lot better. So like for
right.
me, it's like the way I kind of see it now is I like the way the bike feels 99.9% of the time versus that 0.1% of where I'm too tight to go through.
Well, and that's kind of what I'm kind of like I'm still pretty sure I'm gonna go with 3/4 inch. Maybe I'll go with a half inch. You know, I can't imagine that that 1 inch is gonna change all that much. And I'm not a very sensitive rider either. Like, there's guys that they can pick out when their forks aren't set just so, or that,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm a total just brute force fucking just kind of an idiot on a bike. And so I think it'll be okay if I just knock a little bit off because that's where I struggle the most is in the woods. So if I can just, even if it's a placebo effect of like, yeah, you're skinnier, you can definitely fit through those trees at
Yeah.
twice the speed now. And if it works 95% of the time, I've only got to worry about 5% of the time of flying through the air and hitting a tree again.
You got to come up here. You got to ride my ew, that weird. You got to come up and
Can you
ride.
finish that
Hey,
sentence?
yo.
You gotta ride the single track loop I've got out back because it's all tight stuff. It's
No
all
problem, man.
tight trees, and there's actually some pretty big log crossings that you gotta hit.
Okay.
So if you're nervous about those at all, you won't be by the time you leave here, or you'll be
Not
extremely nervous of them.
not real. Okay, so you guys want to hear a really funny story?
Yes, that's what we're here for.
Um, I've been trying to like learn how to do like a really good like the double blip technique
Yeah,
to get over like
like
like a
splat
30-inch
stuff.
log.
Yeah.
So I've been like trying to learn it. And I'm so like I'm terrible at it. But I haven't. I don't know. Anyways, I have this big ass tree that fell, and I cut just a section. And I left it attached to the root bulb that tore out of the ground, so it's like super stable.
Hmm.
And I went to do it one time, and I like double clutched too early and set the front tire down into the tree, and it stopped the bike and rocketed me about 4 foot away from my bike right over the bars. And my kid that rides with me, he just like stopped. He's like, Dad, what are you doing? I was like, that's how you don't go over a tree, bud. Like, this is a learning experience, dude. It hurts so
There's
bad.
there's even some small trees out there that a 50 could hit.
Yeah, well, and like he tries, but like I always forget, even on our little racetrack out back, like I'll go disc it and then just ride it after it's disc.
Hmm.
And like it's nothing for our size bikes, but for him, the chunk that comes off of a disc is the size of his front tire.
Yeah.
So he's like, Dad, this is like riding in a gravel field or a boulder field for me. I'm like, nah, you're fine, dude. And I'm like looking at him like, all right, maybe I need to drag it too, break some of the big chunks down.
Yeah,
But
it's funny.
I'm
Oh,
hoping next year to get a dozer in and make that track way cooler.
dude,
Yeah.
I just remembered some wild shit from this weekend. So it was funny. I've like the weekend is such a blur. I almost forgot this. It was actually really funny. So race is done. We're at my truck. It's me and my dad and his friend. And there's this older gentleman. We can see him kind of like limping up to us, and he's like, "Hey, can one of you guys give me a hand with something real quick?" And we were thinking he just needed like help pushing his bike up into his trailer or whatnot. And so my dad's like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he hands a pair of scissors to my dad, and then he holds up like a 4-inch flap of skin that tore off his arm. He's like, "Can you cut this off real quick?" He's like, "Because the fucking EMS wouldn't touch it. They just put alcohol on it." And so, God bless my dad's heart. He cut that chunk of skin off the
That's
guy's
so
arm.
funny. That's
Oh my
What in the
God.
world?
Dude, he was saying, I can't quite remember where this was. Maybe I'll have to go back and watch my footage, but he was saying there was a telephone pole somewhere that he crashed on and then whiskey throttled and it like dragged him down the entire length of this telephone pole, allegedly. And this is what busted him all up. And so,
you could
yeah,
have
he
you could have opened my truck door and put some fucking gloves on and actually like cut it off and wrapped it for him and like
well, he did get it wrapped because my dad saw he was trying to like gauze himself up, and so he went over and he helped him. He put some gauze on it and then wrapped some duct tape around it and sent him on his merry way.
He holds the skin flap open. You just take a can of brake clean, spritz it for him.
yeah. I
It
keep
was
like
funny.
those.
I was just gonna say, we called my mom on the way home, and she's like, "Oh, I hope he went and got it checked out." And my dad's like, "No, he kind of seemed like the guy who's gonna go wash it out with like some WD-40 when he gets home."
I keep this like foaming hand sanitizer in my truck as well. Like when we leave like a cardiac arrest or something, I'll always use it. Just hit him with that foaming fucking hand sanitizer. Put that in there and then wrap it.
Ow, that's gotta
That's
sting.
funny. It's funny
I
you
had
Yeah.
mentioned that though, because like in my butt pack, I actually made sure to throw just a cat tourniquet in there just in case I was out there and somebody like de-limbed themselves in the rocks or something crazy.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen that video that's like some dude's trail riding and the guy gets like a branch kick up and it goes through the front of his boot
Oh yeah.
and his leg? And
Yeah.
like ever since that, I have this like wildly irrational fear of getting impaled while riding.
Dude, it's not irrational at all.
Hmm.
Shut
It's
up.
very
Yes, it
real.
is. I don't want to hear your
No, because we all have that fear.
it's like, oh my God, it's the scariest thing to me. Like, okay, whatever, I break a bone. Like I almost lost an eye riding not so long ago. Oh God, it's been probably 8 years, 9 years ago. It was 8 years because I was still racing at the time. I raced Moreland's motocross Saturday night, then we drove up to the dirt bike camp. Woke up Sunday and like, okay, let's just go for a trail ride. I had my, at the time, my girlfriend, my wife now, with me. So I'm like, I'm not gonna push it. I'm just gonna go cruise and like, just whatever, putts along. And those are the rides it always happens on because I was like not paying attention and I hit a mud hole out on this trail and I like lost control, whiskey throttle a little bit, hit a tree, and I just like bailed on the bike. Like I'd been here before, but when I bailed, I tripped and fell forward and the bar stuck like towards me and the bar end punched through my goggle and put like a perfect moon just
Oh,
above my eye. And like I texted my boss when I got back to the camp and I'm like, hey, I might be blind tomorrow or something, so I'm not gonna be at work. And they're like, what? And I sent a picture. It was like my eye was swollen shut. I was like, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Like, and the shitty part is like when you're in the trails, like you don't get the option. You have to ride out. So you're all busted up and bleeding. You're
Yeah.
like limping your
yep.
bike out.
Yeah, tell me about it. When you ride out of Everett and you're holding your fucking throttle in your hand. Yeah.
Like the tube itself or the throttle cable?
Yeah, when I broke my bars, yeah, I broke my throttle side right off at the clamps. So I literally rode back with the throttle in this hand, like in my lap, basically, and then just had to clutch off of it was so funny.
I I never heard
You
that
never
story.
saw
That's
that? I'll send,
insane.
that was this year. I'll send you
What?
a picture of it right now.
Last year, I think I had been on a bike for like 2 months, and we went out for a trail ride, and I had to ride out. I like it was funny. It was like total newbie move, but I just washed my front out and it flung me off the front, and I like landed on top of my shoulder. Like my shoulder was the first thing to hit the ground and dislocated it, and I had to ride that bitch out on a dislocated shoulder.
Oh
That
my
fucking sucked.
God, man.
I'm trying.
There was one of the guys that he's a club member now. He was just a guest at the time. And it was like him and his dad just went out for like a cruise, like a quick rip. And these were like objectively just good riders. Like they race AMA flat track. They've been riding for their whole life, right? And he comes back and like gets like doesn't say hi, nothing, gets loaded into a van and they take off. And then I see him later that night. I'm like, where'd you guys go? And he's like, oh, like he's in a sling. He's like, yeah, I broke my fucking shoulder on that little sand roller section. I'm like, what? Like, well, you guys are way better riders than me. How did this happen?
Dude, it's like freak accident. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I
What?
know, man.
Um, I just sent you those. They're on IG, brother.
On IG.
Yep. We get the live reaction of how stupid it looked with me holding my throttle.
All right, hold on. I'm in a very invested doodle of a dirt bike right now.
What? What does that mean?
I've been doodling.
This dude's drawing a Riehu.
Oh, that's peak. Hey,
It looks like
I was gonna get one of those before the gas. I was seriously looking at one of those Ryus.
That's what we were talking about before we started recording is I'm fully committed. I'm just gonna buy something this winter, just something new. But I'm so torn between KTM GasGas Husky, Sherco Beta Riehu, and I'm not very I was telling
Three
you, not
three
super
twenty
interested.
seven.
I don't think I can afford a 327. They're gonna be
Yeah,
like
that's gonna be
12
like
grand. Like
yeah, no kidding.
I'm trying to like roll into like Epic or Lake or something and buy like a 25 that's brand new. Like if somebody has like a
Dude, Championship
25,
Power Sports. I want to say this might have been their last 300, but it was a 79 sticker.
yeah,
So that was pretty good.
that's kind of like the price I'm looking at most of them. It's like in the 8 grand.
that broken bar picture is wild, man.
And then you have to ride out of Everett like that.
I mean, how hard did you hit the ground?
I didn't, dude, I barely tapped a tree. Like it was broken before. That's why I'm
Like
not like
already
reeling
cracked.
in
Yeah.
pain. Yeah, it had to have been. Because like I came through a stop, went through, and I just barely touched a tree. And just like all of a sudden I'm like tipping over. I'm like, what's happening right now? But yeah,
That's
funny.
wild. Do you when you tie your bike down, do you tie it down by the handlebars?
Sometimes. Other
I
times I
have,
go around the fork at the triple.
yeah, I've been told like that breaks bars
I believe it.
like big
Dude,
time.
it's too bad you didn't come across Chuck's son in the middle of the woods like Kincaid did at um fuck, what was that enduro he did? He did some enduro and he like wadded his 300 up. And then there
It
was
was
just some
Silver King.
guy. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Silver Kings, yeah. And he Chuck's son to give him some bars.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. I forgot about that. I remember he broke his too, and it was not that gnarly. Like it was just
Mm-mm.
like a flat, wide open section, kind of just like
It was
dumped
like a little
leg.
downhill type thing, and yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, like the GoPro video of it, he's like He's like, okay, okay, we're good. Like, we're good. And he goes to pick up the bike. He's like, we are
Oh,
not
oh, we're
good.
not good.
Oh, that's funny. Um,
Dude, shameless plug. I bought a new camera for my YouTube to do more like wrenching content. I'm so hyped.
so you don't have to wear the
Dude,
helmet anymore.
dude, that was so scuffed. Yeah, production quality is about to be through the roof here at Subpar Cycles. I'll tell you what.
Subpar cycles.
Yep.
I like
I
the
did
three,
that
like the gas
for
gas video.
Yeah, was that good?
I liked it. I wish there
I
would have
thought
been more polka dots.
that was nice.
I wish you'd have wiped your camera
Yeah,
off.
me too. Don't mention it, guy. Uh, hey, we live and we learn, buddy.
You got to get
yeah.
some tear offs for that thing.
No, I just got to be like Lewis. You see, he wipes his like every 30 seconds. I just got to
It's
get on that program.
yeah, it is excessive.
Yep.
And I had like high hopes to try to film every race, but like I keep forgetting my camera. But like I need to buy a new camera. My shit's a GoPro Hero 4.
Brother, I've got you beat. Can you see
What is
that?
that?
Damn.
A Hero
Three, baby.
3? Damn. I
Dang,
mean, my
I've had
son.
shit's
that for
super
a long
old.
time. I'm OG,
Dude,
man.
Travis,
Oh, he got that new
I
one.
don't, yeah, I don't remember where he posted it. He might have posted that in on his Instagram or in the group chat, but he got that Ace Pro 2. That shit looks crispy. That
Yeah.
looks like really nice footage.
Yeah, because I saw he posted, what was it? Macosta.
Yes.
Went and rode Macosta instead of Rouch Road. Pretty fucked up. I kid. What were you saying, Pat? I cut you off.
I don't know. I don't know. I need to like invest more, but it's one of those things where like, yeah, I'm gonna film it and it'll be like I have a few videos up on YouTube, but they're like full length or as full length as the camera will do because the
Yeah.
battery normally dies. And like honestly, like I rewatch them and they're fucking boring because I don't spend any time editing.
Yeah.
It's more like I don't know, it's just kind of cool, but at the same time, like, am I really worried about people watching my riding or like just getting out and riding?
So the thing
Yeah.
that I've always kind of thought about like the videos like you guys put up is that they're not for people to watch for like entertainment, like at all. Like
Track studies.
they're for people that were racing you in your class and then also like a new person going to ride something, like going to a hare scramble. Like they want to see
And,
what the polka dots hare scramble is, and they get to watch
and
3 minutes of Matthew's dirty video.
and that was kind of like my one of my thoughts about it, but I don't know. I mean, I have fun with it. Like, I'm not trying to be an influencer, Instagrammer, or whatever the fuck, but it is fun. But like like I take all the videos from like my kid because he normally wears his GoPro. I have videos of like him riding, and like I just kind of store those away just because like you don't get those days back, man. That
Yeah,
shit's cool.
it would be cool to have like a flash drive from like 2026. Like these were all your hare scrambles you did in the 50 class.
Yeah,
Like stuff
Hmm.
like that would be cool.
yeah, it really would be. I do wish I wish I would have had the video from from Battle Creek where I like nearly killed the guy that I almost landed on.
I'm so
Like,
glad I wasn't there.
dude,
Dude,
it was it was a
my
fun
buddy
track.
Justin, he somehow instead of going straight to go to the bypass on the log bridge, he took the 90 to go to the log bridge, and he said his rear stepped out, and he went to go plant his foot, and he like spun his foot like backwards, and
Yeah.
just totally busted his knee all up.
Oh
That's
Oh,
no.
that's funny
dude.
because that's like the only part of Battle Creek. Sorry for everyone that's listening that's in the district. I don't like Battle Creek that much, but I do like their enduro section.
Oh, it was I think their enduro section was the best one.
It's good. And I like that they have that big bridge too. Because I think people get afraid of
The
that. There's like
The
Oh
that
yeah,
big
log
the
sheet
bridge.
bridge.
metal. Huh?
Which bridge? The log bridge?
No, there's a big giant like sheet metal bridge that you have to go over. Like
Oh
it's
Is it the
yeah,
super
one you also
steep.
go under?
Yeah, you go under it
yeah.
too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's like the only two things I like about that place.
I
Sorry,
mean, I
spoiler.
really like Battle Creek. I think, you know, it's unjust, but I think my least favorite would be Eagle, and not just because it was a mud race, but it's like because you're riding between farmer fields, like you know how there's difference in the woods,
Yeah.
like the up
Yep.
northwards versus that, and like farmer field woods are like the nastiest, weediest, fucking tightest. Um,
Yeah, I love it.
Nothing against the place. I
The,
assume I wouldn't like it.
the thing that
I
I
tell you
thought was
what,
cool,
my oh, go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say I like that the whole town of Eagle is like in on the Hare Scramble.
Yeah, that is sick.
That's cool. But
That is sick. I agree.
speak, Matthew.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I thought I was just thinking back. I was watching some of my videos today, thinking, oh, I didn't film Whiskey Creek or Ten Pines, but I think Ten Pines was probably my favorite. I don't know if it was just the conditions or what, but it that was probably my most enjoyable race of the year so far.
Yeah, 10 Pines for me is like right on the edge of if I like it or not. Because I don't know, there's something about that place. I feel like we're not riding in the woods. I feel like we're riding in like the brush there.
Yeah.
Some of it's woods, but like a lot of it, I feel like I'm just kind of like in some like brush going, and I don't really like that. But other than that, like
Hmm.
the dirt's good. I like that it gets real rough. I don't
Yep.
like that it's so far away.
So far away. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, we
It's
don't
so
live in
close. It's
Canada.
so close, dude.
The It's kind of the same thing with Whiskey Creek though, but again, I think I've said it a million times on here. We make a weekend out of that one. So it's not as bad
Right.
Hmm.
driving up.
Right. And like, yeah, I mean, I like 10 Pines. I think my favorite so far has got to be either Polka Dots or Battle Creek.
10
But
Pines is where like we crossed paths.
yeah, that was
There's
the
a
one where
plan.
I chased you almost the entire race. And I just like laser locked on him. I gotta stay with this guy. Like that dude, that was sick. And that was my first race, and like it worked out really good. I
Actually, I know why. I now remember why I like Ten Pines. Because that was the first ride that I had after rebuilding my shock that had like one quarter of the amount of oil in it than there should have
Yeah.
been. Literally the entire time I owned this bike, there was no oil in the shock.
on your new
And so
bike?
this was no, on my 300 XCW
Oh,
that I
okay.
had. Yeah, and so I rebuilt because I remember I put a spring on it. It's like I could not get the sag set on this. And so yeah, I popped her open and there's like no oil in it. So yeah, that was my first race
What
after
do you
having
have a
properly
nitrogen
functioning
tank?
suspension. Yes, I do.
You do.
Hmm.
I gotta get the gauge. We have one at work that I can use, but I gotta get a gauge for it.
Yep. I just freehanded it. I have the little needle and I just set my regulator to whatever it was, I think 150 psi. And I think you just hold it in there for like 10 seconds or whatever. And then it should just get to the pressure you need.
Okay, and yours is a needle bladder style. Like it doesn't have a Schrader
Yes.
valve on it.
No, the I was gonna go that way, but I think I couldn't get it in time that I needed it. Because literally I
Okay,
had my entire bike apart that week and it's like I need to put this back together before 10 pines.
that's
Um
hilarious.
and I could only get the one where you can do the needle
Yep,
valve. But yeah,
yep.
it worked out pretty good.
I
Right
know
on,
a
man.
lot of like the place near me that does that, like the bike shop, they tend to switch everything to the Schrader valve. Like if
Hmm.
it doesn't have it, but
It's just way more convenient.
yeah, for sure. But what can you do? That's one thing I'm not excited about is when I do buy something new, I instantly just have to throw money at it to reset suspension, buy parts for it. You never know. I might just be a psycho and like pull parts off of my 250 and put them on.
I was gonna say I'm not too bad with this. Definitely during our little break here, I'm gonna get a skid plate. I'll probably stick with the SX slide
Yeah,
plate.
that
That one probably seems like it'll be the best, but
that was one thing I
definitely
was gonna say to you is I noticed it didn't have one, and then
yeah.
you fucking whacked a rock right in front of me.
Yeah, I heard it go crunch a little bit. I have
Yeah,
yet to see where it actually hit. But nothing's like caved in, so fucking send it. I'll
I
put
was
some nail
instantly
polish on it.
I was instantly thinking pipe. Like you whack the pipe and you're gonna have a nice big dent in it, but it probably
Oh,
wasn't tall enough to do that.
yeah, I don't think so. Doesn't look like it.
But those skid plates are sick though. The slide ones
Yep.
from that whatever they are.
Yeah, I'm just a glazer now. I will
Yeah.
never go back. These are the best handguards ever, likely to be the best skid plate ever. Please sponsor me, SX slide plate, if you
Big
can hear
handguard
this.
doesn't Big handguard doesn't want you to know this, but these
Exactly,
guys,
dude. They've been gatekeeping this revolution in technology.
the big handguard, aka Enduro Engineering, who's literally local to us, doesn't want you to know about these.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Dude, I tell you what, I fucking can just blaze through shit now. Like, I rode Long Lake last week, and I was just whacking trees, and it just took it in stride. It's
Dude
like
just
they weren't
aims
even
for the
there.
trees now.
Dude,
Really,
have
man.
you seen that B-Rad video where he is like intentionally hitting trees with his handguards to show them off? It's like that's what I was doing, unintentionally, of course, but
Does he use those ones?
yeah, that
Does
was
he?
my inspiration for that.
Because I know a lot of the guys that I know, they all use the
Is it
like
a
the Enduro.
molecule?
No, they use the Enduro Engineering like flags
Oh, yep, yep.
that mount, and you can get them with either a plastic or an aluminum like frame to it. And
Yeah, these ones, it's got an aluminum perch, and then you just swap out the guards if you
yeah,
ever bust them up too hard. But
which I
it's
don't think you
very,
will.
very stout.
They're like half inch fucking thick. Like
Dude, it's fucking beefy. And they're huge too.
yeah,
Like they look like fucking Stu Baylor's
yeah.
giant ass mud handguards.
Those will be perfect though. Like if we can actually get this September Everett trip planned,
Yep.
not trip, but just ride day. Those will be perfect there
Hmm.
because
What day is that?
I don't know yet. That's why we still have
Well,
to get it planned.
well, don't plan it on the 18th,
Okay.
18th, 19th, because that's a guy's trip
Yeah.
up there, which I don't know. Again, like that's something like you basically find out where you're riding day of.
Don't do the 12th either. I'm going to the SMX playoffs in Ohio.
Are you really? Where's that one at?
That is in Columbus.
Oh,
They're
dude, that'll
doing
be
it at
sick.
some MLS field. But yeah, we're doing a Harley trip down there because I guess Southern Ohio, there's just like tons
Oh
of
yeah.
twisty mountain road type deals.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yes.
yeah, we're gonna go tear that up and then go watch some SMX.
So you
That sounds
said
fucking sick.
you said 12,
Yeah, like just that whole weekend essentially.
then you're saying 18th weekend don't do.
Yeah, 18th, 19th, I
So
think.
it looks like we could either do September 5th or 6th, it doesn't matter, or 26th, 27th, either of those days.
Sounds good to me.
We'll figure something out. So either beginning or end of September.
Yeah,
All the
let
It's
me.
real.
Cadillac boys are in. I'll tell
Yeah.
you, Luke, Justin, Cody.
It's really nothing wild either. All it is like throw your bike in your truck, drive a couple hours up, like for us, just ride all day and then just leave. Like there's nothing wild to it.
Yeah, let me know what weekend you're doing it. And if it works out, I should be able to be there. I got my boys' football games on Saturday mornings,
Okay.
like every Saturday until early October or mid
So we could
October,
probably do like a Sunday or something.
which I should be able to do, even if I drove up. Because Where's Everett at?
Uh,
Just east of Reed City.
Okay, where's Reed City?
It is north of Big Rapids.
Okay, we're getting more notable.
US 10?
No.
Just drive on US 10. You'll end up in Everett.
Okay, I'll go find US 10 and go there. Um, let's say in relation to Grayling,
South.
Grayling, it is southwest.
Southwest, like what, an hour or so?
Um, Hour and a half. Because
Hour and a
Grayling's like an
half.
hour from Cadillac, so it's like hour and a half.
Or what about from Ten Pines? Let's use that
From
as a
Ten
landmark.
Pines, also an hour and a half.
Okay, so it's the same distance.
Yep.
Because that's something I could blitz out of the football game, go up there, hit my camper for the night up because I have a place in Mansalona where we ride out of,
Mm-hmm.
and then shoot down on Sunday morning.
Yeah, you could come straight down
Yeah, 131.
66,
131.
131 to 66, or 131 to like Cadillac. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
plenty of roads.
it depends which way is closer to come from, come from where I'm at or come from up from north to come down.
Yeah, you won't be able to see it, but Mancelona's here, Everett straight down.
I just
There,
tried to zoom in on your phone on my phone like a
there ain't
fucking
no way
retard.
you'll see it.
When you held your phone up, I tried to pinch and zoom your phone in.
Dude, my dad tried doing that on a piece of paper. He had a map printed out on a piece of paper and he tried zooming in on it.
That's like Gen Z boomer stuff. Like they mix.
That's that's why my
Uh,
wife and I were driving up north one time and I'm like, hey, look at this thing and tell me when the Wings game is on so we can turn the Wings on. She's like, oh, it's on, at this time. And she looked at it and looked at like the screenshot of the schedule I had. And she's like, oh, babe, we already missed it. The game's on at 4 and it's already 7:30. And I like looked at her. I'm like, it's a screenshot. It's fucking noon. She's like, oh, that's so funny.
That's funny. I was upset that I didn't get to sit and talk to your dad for 40 minutes this weekend.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why doesn't he ride?
He used to ride.
I know. He told
Um,
me.
yeah, I don't know. I've tried working on him. Like I send him bikes on Facebook. It's like, dude, buy this, buy my 300. I don't know. He just won't do it.
Gotta get him out there.
He's all into like cars and boats and
Cars
that
and
type of
boats and
stuff.
shit. Yeah, that's what he was
I
telling me.
know.
Boats and hose.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He was telling me you guys tried to use his nice trailer one time and he had to tell you to fuck off. Like you wanted to
Oh
take
yeah.
it to Eagle. That's
Yeah,
what it
we did. We
was.
did want to take it. Hey, that's before I knew it was going to be like 100 pounds of
Yeah.
mud being brought back on my bike.
That was so funny when he was telling. He's like, "Yeah, I got this really nice like car hauler. It's like fully finished and everything. And like these guys wanted to take it, and I basically told them to fuck off."
Hey, we were also planning on bringing like 6 people down. So,
Yeah,
and then it got whittled down to 3.
I was just looking at tiny enclosed trailers today, and there's one really close to me. It's like a nice Hallmark. It's an older one, but it's really nice, and it's like $1,000, and I'm very tempted to go get it.
Damn, how
That's what
big?
I need, man.
Like it's small. You could fit like 3 bikes in it.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
But like I've always wanted to do that because then I could just not have to unload all my shit every weekend.
Yep.
Like just back the trailer behind the barn and not like take the bike out, but I can just leave everything else.
Right.
Dude,
Pull, yeah. Yeah. Pull your bike out, give it a quick wash and a once over and slide it back into the lockdown.
Yeah.
Dude, that's my goal for next year is to have some kind of a trailer rig. Or like I've even looked at moto vans, but with like my kid's still small enough, he needs like a fucking seat,
Yeah.
like a car seat. And I'm like, I don't know about rolling
just
in an old bread truck up there.
just
You
ratchet
know,
strap the car seat to the just put some D rings on the ground, ratchet
Yeah.
strap the car seat down.
well, I mean, realistically, If it's like an Econoline, like a high top Econoline or Transit, just put another rear seat in it.
So I've been looking at this is another like fucked up fever dream of mine that I've been having. And it's you remember like the conversion vans?
Yeah,
Like I want to get a conversion van that's actually nice, like a not like a newer one because they're expensive and people want too much for them, but like an older one that's nice and just use one of the hitch carriers
hitch carrier.
and then just like live out of that thing for the weekend.
Yeah.
Like I
Well, and
keep
that's kind of
seeing,
the thought with the moto van is like,
yeah,
and like I missed one so bad before like we started racing. My neighbor was selling like a GMC 2500
yeah,
van, and he wanted like 2,500 bucks for it,
Uh,
running and driving. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait. And like I kicked myself because we could get there, throw the bikes out, throw an easy up, throw the bikes out, and then just like have a cot in the back.
yeah,
Take a little generator if I got to run a small heater or something to keep it warm.
yeah.
Like that's
It's
what I want. You get my wife gets involved, and then we got to have a fucking
you gotta have the
literal
camper and
house.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
We were just talking today. She's already, and I'm okay with it because we're gonna end up getting like a toy hauler of some sort. Still a smaller one, but like the brand new camper that we've had for like 2 years, she wants to trade in and get a bigger one now. And I'm like, man, like I love this one because it's so little and we can just like kind of sneak in wherever we want. And it's still like nice. It's brand new. Like it's got everything. But now I'm getting conned into a fucking house on wheels.
Yeah, and like we've been talking back and forth, but we won't do anything now until the spring. I'm kind of on in the spot where I'm just going to sell my camper that we have for whatever I can get for it because it's older, and then turn around and just get a small toy haul or something that you can still tow with a 1500.
Yeah.
Because like I'm down with that because if we have one that carries the bikes, then guess what's living in the back of that toy hauler 90% of the time.
Yeah. Well, it makes everything so much easier too, because then like if I like if we end up getting one, which we're gonna, I know it. Like you're saying, like we can just even just go up on a Saturday
Hmm.
and they just have the camper there.
Hmm.
Because that's like the only reason that most of our like wives and kids and stuff don't go is because like we'll just day trip it, go up, race, and come home.
Yeah.
A lot of them, they don't really have like anything for the kids to do either. Like if they're
Yeah.
not,
I mean, a few have playgrounds,
yeah.
which is cool, but like my kid just locks himself in the truck and sweats his ass off playing Minecraft. He's literally a sweaty video game player.
That's so funny, dude.
hey, they exist. Okay.
No, but he was literally in the truck with the windows up.
Yeah, at frickin' polka dots. Like it wasn't,
Oh yeah. Hmm.
yeah, it wasn't like cold out. I'm like, I opened the door. I'm like, dude, you could have started the truck because that guy didn't want to waste the gas. I'm like, okay, I appreciate that, but also don't die
You
would be
can't
good.
just die.
Right? You can't like. I appreciate your frugality, but don't die, please. Like, god dang, kid.
My my fan that I have in here, the battery just died, but then it just kicked back on. And for that 30 seconds that it was off, I thought I was in hell. Like it's so hot in here. I have to
Big
replace
perk.
this battery. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Big perks of
What
hotel
up,
room living is 68-degree thermostats shamelessly.
dude? I feel like so. My previous job, I had to travel a lot. I, for whatever reason, was always in the hotel that like you could not turn the AC on at all. Like you would click the thermostat on the wall and it just wouldn't do anything. I don't even care about the temperature. I just want to run the fan. And it's
Right.
like it just would not work at all.
I stayed at this like super nice one in I had to stay just outside of Chicago, which kind of sucked, but the hotel was really nice. And freaking, they had it to where like you could set your daily programming. So you could set it to like be like 60 at night in your hotel room, and then at 5 a.m. it'd kick on to like 72 and warm up. So it'd wake you up naturally. It was freaking awesome.
Damn.
I don't know what
Is
my
that an
company paid
upcharge or
for that.
something?
Oh, dude, this room was so expensive. It was one of those places I walked into. I'm like, yeah, I don't belong here. Like,
I had one of those. I had an emergency trip I had to take to Cleveland because um I'll just preface I'm in IT and so I work on servers and switches and that type of shit. Well, at one of our shops, this wasn't my decision, but the server room was right underneath of an elbow for the roof storm drain, and they were having record rain in Cleveland, and the fucking elbow for the storm drain broke right on top of the server. So I had to like literally, I got a call. They're like, "Hey, you have this shit here. You need to drive down there immediately." And so they had to like rush order me a hotel, and I'm literally in the fucking penthouse suite. I had like a whole floor to myself. It was the wildest thing ever.
that is insane. That's insane. Like I'm staying at just like in this little town down near, down near Kalamazoo. And it's like there's not shit in this town. I got like the nicest hotel I could find. It's just like a Holiday Inn. Like it's clean, it's whatever. But like I know I'm getting old because I'm shopping hotels by like how nice the gym is. Like, how's the
Mm.
breakfast? It's not like where's the nearest bar?
Yep.
Like I'm getting old, dude.
Is there a strip club across the street or not?
No, no, there's a Chevy dealership.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm like, I was sitting in my hotel room last night making a sandwich because I didn't want to interact with people. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, dude, that was like the way. So like when we would work out of town, it was for like months at a time. So we'd get like extended stay
Yep.
hotels. And yeah, I know because towards the end of it is when I started getting old, kinda. And I'm like going to old Tom Thumb and doing my grocery shopping, and next thing I know, I'm sitting in the room like making like you're saying, like making a sandwich. It's like I want to go home. Like I'm over this.
Yeah.
That shit was
Yeah.
bad though.
I don't know, man. Like, oh, I hate being out of town. Next week's cool because I get to stay in Mansalona, so I'll get to stay at the dirt bike camp.
Hmm.
So like that's kind of sweet, except for a tree fell on my camper structure. So I gotta hope there's not a
Oh,
hole through my camper.
Hell
nice.
yeah.
Like, I mean, the structure held up well. Someone actually caught it on video. So I think everything's good, but I need to stay up there for a few. So I'll take my bike and go cruise around property and hopefully not kill myself because I'll probably be the only one there.
Speaking of camping, Luke and I are camping the night before Portland in Portland.
Okay. That one's
We're
actually super close to me. So,
Same.
gonna join in the festivities. There
That's
might be
like
some hydration beforehand.
that's like 30 minutes from me. Like
oh, is it really?
it's close. It's like Lansing.
Then me and you can't be that far apart.
No, we're just on the opposite sides of 69.
I thought you were
There
up
you go.
north more.
No, no.
Who the
We're
frick am I thinking of?
it ain't me, cuh.
Yeah, I thought you were like up north a ways.
Yeah, it's like perfect. If I'm not showing you my phone. Um, literally 69 is like the halfway point between you and I.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, I'm originally a Sports Creekian, so I was even closer. I was at the
Yeah.
halfway point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 'cause I could, yeah, that's like super close. So I get to actually not leave at 3 in the morning. I
You know
get to
what
leave
else
at
is
5.
funny? We would have almost been closer because we almost bought a house in Byron.
No way.
Yeah.
No
So we'd have
way.
been like 20 minutes away.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
That one was sick. I'm still like I'm happy that we moved where we did and we got our 10 acres and all that, but like the house in Byron was so sick. It had a finished basement with like an entire like it looked like a bar when you walked
Yeah,
downstairs. And it had like six rooms down there, so like you had like six guest rooms in the basement. It had a walkout and everything, and it went right down to the Shiawassee River. Like it was a sick spot, but I forget the people like their offer was like I don't even remember. It was like $500 more than ours.
seriously.
So stupid. And then I drive by it sometimes and I look and it's just like fucked. Like it's not.
Not taken care
I
of.
wouldn't have offered what I did before now.
Wow.
It's cool though.
Yeah, I mean, when we bought our house, it was like during the COVID housing boom. And like, dude, it sucked, man. And the whole deal sucked. Like, we looked at so many houses that were like, man, we want this. And before we even got home from the showing, it was like, yep, they accepted an offer.
Yeah.
And then
Now,
you look at, go ahead.
were you guys in a house before that?
Yeah, yeah, we had a house down in Dearborn, but we wanted to not be in Dearborn anymore.
I don't blame you.
Valid.
I mean,
Shri love.
I I don't know. Yeah, right. I grew up there, so like it was kind of whatever. And we're on the west side, which is a lot less Muslims, which like for the most part, like it's just people, like whatever. It's like growing up, like it's close to Detroit, close to Inkster, like they're just people. Like it's not that big of a deal. Um, I think a lot of that shit is sensationalized on the news. Um, but also there's some like fucking weird shit that goes on too. There's
There's
no
weird
question
shit
about it.
that happens everywhere.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just that's an easy demographic to pick on, which is I don't know. I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for it because it did have like a small town vibe, even though it was not a small town.
Yeah.
You still had a lot of mom and pop shops and that kind of shit. Um, but yeah, we got out of there and we ended up moving to where we moved and like bought fucking kind of like our dream house, except for it was fucked. Like the people before us flipped it and it was not done well.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad when there's an addendum written to the to the deal for the house where you can't go after them for the floors in the house.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's a weird thing to write. And then
Well,
the
that's
tiles
pretty
and the
sus.
right, the actual like the tiles in the kitchen, you could just like pick up because they just slapped thin set over linoleum floors.
Dude, that's like
It was crazy.
so when we sold our house, I did the tile in the bathroom. And so our original house was a very small house and it was very old. And then throughout the years, it had additions put on it on the front and
Yeah.
back and everything. And when I say it was old, it was a three-bedroom house when it was, or not three-bedroom, it was a three-room house,
Oh shit.
like originally in the 30s when it was built.
It was a chicken coop.
Yeah. And the the bathroom was like not level and like I'd never done tile before, but I did everything. I put my like green board and everything. I did all the stuff right, but like the floor was just like the subfloor itself was so wonky that the tile like the grout would instantly crack in it
Yo.
and like it would just be fucked up and yeah, I'm sure that's probably been ripped out by now. But yeah, I know the pain of like shit not being right because I've done
Yeah.
it before.
Yeah. And it was like, I mean, the roof was jacked up. The siding was like held on with hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Like, it was not, it was a total flip house, but like we hired a home inspector and I was standing in the dining room and you can look out like a set of like the bay windows
Hmm.
out across the valley and into the field attached to the property. Like like out to my field, watching like a herd of deer run across, and
Yeah.
the inspector's like, "Don't buy this house." And the realtor looked at him. He's like, "Yeah, he's buying this house." Like he's not listening to you. He's already decided this house is his. Like,
Well, it was like the prime time too, because if you could buy something, like when we got this, it was like 2.9 or something like that.
yeah, right.
Like
We're like a
so
2.4,
Envious.
2.5.
so like you're able to buy out of your
Oh yeah.
like buying range really
Oh
because
yeah.
it's so low that yeah.
Yeah, and then, now, I mean, housing has gone up so significantly just off of that alone, like the equity position you end up in, or we've ended up in, I'm sure you as well, is just like,
Yeah.
now you almost feel like, God, I can't really even sell this place
That's
because,
literally what I tell her all the time is we'll die here because why would we leave? Like it's
right.
My mortgage right now is a 6.5%.
Ugh.
right. Which is like still like not, I mean, it's terrible to us because of when we bought them, but like I remember my parents being like excited about like 18%. Like,
It is, yeah, it is crazy when you look at the chart, the historical chart. But
and like that was not that long ago. Like it
No,
was, but it wasn't.
no. Yeah, one of my biggest regrets is not buying a house in 2008 when I was in eighth grade.
yeah,
Yeah.
what was I thinking when I was 8 years old in
Right.
2008?
Well, I should have been investing in Bitcoin, not playing Call of Duty when I was 14.
I should have been buying a house with 1 week's pay.
Right.
Fucking
Fucking
boom.
crazy, man.
What can you do? I don't know how we got on. This is a real estate recap.
This is a dirt bike podcast.
Well, I mean, I guess it all ties into like now we have properties that we can ride our dirt bikes on when before we wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, yeah. It's those it's like those reels, like 13-year-old me would think that 30-year-old me is rich.
Dude, 13-year-old me would be so stoked to see my figure eight turn track in my front yard,
Dude,
my
yeah.
side yard. Like,
And like it's sick because obviously your wife's cool with that, or you just ignore her. I don't know.
she
And
can't,
then
she doesn't scare me.
but like my wife doesn't give a shit. She's like, if you want
Yeah.
to, like, I have a small set of doubles from when the kids started riding. I mean, like small, like 12 inches tall.
Yeah.
But like, she doesn't care. Like, whatever, it's just grass, tear it up. I don't care.
It goes right around her garden. It's really funny. One of the turns
That's
is just perfectly around the garden.
that's hilarious. I did have to stop parking the camper in the front yard because my kid kept running into it with his dirt bike.
That's insane.
Like I was watching him the one day and he's taking the corner faster and wider every time. And I'm like, I should probably go fold the stairs in on the camper. And then sure enough, he freaking smoked him. And I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? He's like,
See,
Dad, why are you looking at the camper? So, don't worry about
our problem is we brought ours back. I don't remember where we went, but this was like months ago now at this point. We brought ours back and I parked it out front, like in the driveway, and with the intentions of like, we'll probably go somewhere soon. And it's just been sitting there. I've just had it plugged into the barn, like just sitting on the jacks. Fuck it. Like I can go live in it if I want to. Like it's set up.
it. When your wife gets mad at you, you're like,
Yeah.
fine, I will go away.
She won't turn the AC on. So I just
Yeah,
go in the
right.
camper.
Right. Oh my gosh.
The biggest complaint of mine now that she instantly wants to get rid of it is all my cool moto stickers I have on the back of it. I'm gonna be pissed. And I'm not gonna take them off either because God forbid I take them off and it like rips like the plastic off or something stupid. Like
Nope.
the
Oh,
siding
is
of
it one
it.
of those like fiberglass?
Well, it's like the corrugated looking, like I don't know how to describe it. It's not metal.
It's not?
No.
Really?
Uh-uh.
Are you
Dude,
sure
this
it's
is
not aluminum?
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Because typically the corrugated stuff I thought was aluminum.
I don't think so. I don't think ours is.
Hmm. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a camperologist.
What's a Transcend one, a Grand River Transcend one made out of?
I don't know. I think that's what we're debating.
I'll ask AI. Hey, is that what it's called? No, Grand Design. Grand Design Transcend one made out of. Come on, AI, tell me. Radio silence.
Michigan camper recap now.
Michigan
Mission
camper.
camp recap. Love it.
Okay, this is all like something about Stephen Hawking theory. Thanks, Google.
Very good. Thank you, AI.
You killed it there.
Dude, you just used like 15 gallons of water for that shit, bro.
That's fine. They're taking it all from you. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
So I'm like an OG Everett family person. So like I understand the fight with Nestle. I'll fight them to the death.
Hmm. That's funny.
Most of the state doesn't understand that fight. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten like super eco terroristy up there.
Hmm.
Like like Nestle substations blowing up or something.
Mysteriously blowing up.
Yeah. Well, it's insane because they pay like nothing and I've seen the effect in Everett going up there. All my life I've seen all these natural springs in people's like properties, see them run and doesn't matter summer, winter, whatever. Like you go up, you would see these faucets running in people's front yards.
Hmm.
And what was 6 or 7 years ago, I think was the last time like Dad and I went up to hunt. And the one that I always looked at, it was fucking off. It wasn't running. And I'm like, oh, the motherfuckers.
Yep.
My garage door is shut automatically.
Gotta love industry, dude. It's
Yeah, it's fantastic.
great.
What
All right, gentlemen, I need to get out of here.
yeah,
So,
I was gonna say I don't think we really have anything else. We talked about real estate,
Thank God.
campers,
Important.
uh
Something about Stephen Hawking. Pretty sick.
yeah, fucking freak. Um
Freak in the chair,
yeah, he
dude.
is a freak, dude. He went to Epstein Island.
yeah, yeah. All those photos. Um yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We can next week we'll have Greg on. He'll talk Jack Pine, 100th running of the Jack Pine.
That's so sick.
And then Dilla. And then I think after that, all we got to do is figure out an Everett ride. I
Yep.
still can't believe you guys have lived there forever and haven't went.
Well, I've only been riding bikes for like a year, so.
Doesn't matter. You should have been there. Same with buying a house when you were
uh,
four.
Right.
Long
What were
Lake,
you
dude. Long
thinking?
Lake clears ever so hardcore. I'm just gonna say it right now.
I don't think. I
Haven't
think
even
you're
ridden
in
ever,
for.
dude. Long Lake clears.
I think you're in for a surprise. It's the undisputed my favorite trail in the state, but we will
Okay,
see.
I'll do this Everett ride, and you got to come up and ride Long Lake. So there's the deal.
Deal.
Was Long Lake right there?
It's like 10 minutes away from my house in Cadillac.
Oh, what is it? Like a 25, 30 mile trail?
Yeah, I think Onyx says it's like 23.
Dang. Maybe if I can shoot up there right after the football game. See, that'd be 9, 10, 11, 12. Get there at like 2 or 3 and go bang that one out, then hit Everett the next day.
Doable.
That'd
Do
be kind of
it.
sick. Not gonna lie.
Do it. I'll meet you guys Sunday.
You're not coming for the 2 day feature?
I don't think so. See, I'm in that that same boat as you,
Where
where
you like your wife and kids.
I have another brand new child growing that I kind of should be around for, and I also have to protect it from the other ones because they're heathens.
Yes. Yes, they are. All children are heathens.
They are. Don't let anyone fool you.
Yeah, they're cute until they're fucking upset and then they're little dickheads.
Yeah, but what can you do?
Yeah, love them.
So, all right,
Right on.
we will we will be back next week for more, hopefully more dirt bike stuff.
More dirt bike, less real estate, Stephen Hawking and camper talk.
We'll see. All right.
Oh, hey, one more thing. Quick shout out to my buddy Steve for getting a brand new bike and or not brand new, but getting a bike he's never rode before, and he's like getting into it, and he's like super geeked about it, and he's like,
Let's
I'm getting on
go.
a gym program, and I'm like, next year you want to race? He's like, yeah, yeah, and he rode this weekend a little at my house, and he did well, like
You
baby
you
steps.
know what you should do. There's still a few sprint enduros, and I think for new people, the sprint enduro is like the way to go because you get the break, you get to come back to the truck and do all that. So tell him if he wants to ride a sprint enduro, I'll go.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to him. He's like learning the clutch still, so
He'll be all right.
but
You only need that to stop.
yeah, right. Just don't use your clutch. That's what
Yeah,
I told him. I'm like, you don't need to use your clutch when you shift, dude.
he'll be good.
Just cram gears. You're all good. All right. Later, fellas.
Peace.